Hey guys, today we're gonna show you how to properly wear Chelsea boots.
What's up guys, welcome back to Gent. I'm George, this is Blake. If you have not hit the subscribe button yet, please do that right now. It really helps us out. Today we're gonna talk all about Chelsea boots, the different styles, the different ways to wear them, and the easiest ways to pull them off. So chances are, if you're not a Chelsea boot fan already, it's probably because what you have going on top of that, meaning what you're wearing above probably your pants and the type of clothes that you're wearing. So first of all, before we jump into the video, let's talk about what a Chelsea boot is. So a Chelsea boot basically is a boot that has two-piece construction, one piece of leather here, one piece of leather here, and then it is attached by this elastic band. That's what makes it a Chelsea boot. You can have any kind of sole you want. You can kind of have any type of silhouette you want. It can be leather, it can be suede, it can have broguing, it can be a cap toe, but this elastic band is essentially what's going to make it a Chelsea boot.
So to be honest, I myself wasn't a Chelsea boot guy when I just got into fashion. I seen it more of a chunky boot, more of a Beatle style, and it just wasn't for me. I felt like there wasn't a lot of variation until I properly found the way to wear them.
Right guys, so one, I think a slim fit pant is the way to go, unless you're going like extremely wide and exaggerated, like fashion forward. Something that's very streamlined and hugs your ankle tightly is going to give you the best streamlined look for a Chelsea boot. And a Chelsea boot's gonna fit pretty much snug with your calf and your ankle. So if you have kind of a big mess of pant leg coming up at least to this part, it's just gonna be too much and you're only gonna be able to see your toes and you're not even gonna be able to know that you're wearing a Chelsea boot to begin with.
So we're not saying you should wear like super skinny jeans, but
Right.
They have to be fitted and they have to be cropped to a sense. They don't have to be like no break, but you have to have enough where you can at least fold up so that way the pants aren't bunching up in the back.
Now let's talk about the type of Chelsea boot you want to fit your particular style. Now, not every Chelsea boot is going to be right for everyone. A lot of people just think, oh, it's a Chelsea boot, it's going to fit the same no matter what style I get. But even if you look at these two toe boxes, this one is more rounded, so this is going to be more casual, less formal. You're not going to be able to get away with this with a suit as much as you might be able to get away this with something like a casual navy suit or something. It's still going to be casual, but a more pointed toe is going to give a more formal look. So if you're not a dressy, you know, like tailored guy, I think a more rounded toe is going to be right for you. But if you do have a very slim, tailored silhouette, the more pointed toe is going to fit your style.
I mean, even today, what you and I are wearing, so like my outfit is a flannel. This would be perfect for the flannel because it's rounded, more relaxed. George is more sleek with the sweater. These are gonna be the Chelsea boots he would rock.
Right, now let's talk about material. So your standard Chelsea boot, I think, like when I think Chelsea boot, I think suede. Like brown suede is what I think of, but they come in a ton of different leathers as well. So you can get canvas Chelsea boots, you can get leather Chelsea boots, you know, in black, brown, light brown, literally any blue, red. And then the sole, you're either gonna find like a thin leather sole like you would on a dress shoe, which is also gonna be a more formal option, or some you'll find a thicker rubber sole, like I know Thursday Boot has one like that, and that's going to be a more casual option.
But now typically guys, you will see Chelsea boots at all your like department stores in like that camel brown color, like the one George has right here. This is like the staple of the Chelsea boot. I don't think it's like the first one ever made, but it's just the one that goes with every outfit. So now when shopping for your Chelsea boots, remember that there's no real distinction between other brands. Like they all look the same pretty much. You know, there's slight variations in the toe, like we said, and the sole, but pretty much they're all exactly alike. Quality may be different, but I wouldn't invest more than $200 on a pair of Chelsea boots. That's me personally. How about you, George?
I mean, I'd probably go up to like the $275 range. I think that's like the sweet spot for well crafted shoes. Like if you want something that's going to last you a long time and you don't live in an area with a ton of weather, because let's be honest, like suede doesn't do well in certain situations. Like these have kind of turned into my dive bar shoes, and I've even like weather treated these and tried to keep them as clean as possible. I brush them all the time, but you can still see they've seen some wear and tear. So not that this is a bad like look for a Chelsea boot, it's just not going to stay as clean and pristine as, you know, you might like.
I feel like the Chelsea boot is one of the most boots that's universal. You can wear it all seasons, right? Like even in the summer with a t-shirt and jeans, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, even different style of denim. You could do like ripped denim, you could do like stonewash denim if that's your thing.
So I prefer the light suede or the suede in general. I'm more of a brown shoe guy than I am a black shoe guy, but I am actually trying to style some black Chelsea boots today. So let me know in the comments if you guys think I pulled it off or not, but normally I am a brown suede guy.
So now guys, if you are gonna go into a black Chelsea boot, remember that these are gonna look a little bit more formal just because they're black, right? You know, so like even if your outfit is very relaxed, like George's outfit today is really chill, but the fact that he has a black leather Chelsea boots on, it makes it look more dressed up than.
It kind of gives like classy London vibes. Like if I threw an overcoat on top of this, if it was cold enough outside to do so, I think it would be a very, very sophisticated look that would work in multiple situations. All right guys, so that pretty much wraps up the video. Remember, if you guys are just trying to get into Chelsea boots, try them with very, very casual outfits first and then work your way into more formal. Just make sure your pants are slim and tapered so your pants do not cover most of the boot. So I hope that helps guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do that right now. If you haven't followed us on Instagram over at Gents Lounge, give us a follow over there. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers guys.